And I was watching, and I heard the story of an incredible, unbelievable young woman who was battling rare bone cancer. They made a mistake. A doctor or a hospital made a mistake. She called it it was a medical error. Her name is Natalie Harp, and she lit up the television screen like very few people I've ever seen do it. And she talked about how they were preparing her for death. And because of Right to Try, she's now living and I think doing phenomenally well. And somebody said she's here. Are you here, Natalie? Where's Natalie? Will you come up here, please? Come up, Natalie.
Thank you, Mr. President. You know, we all know the story about the Good Samaritan, but what you don't know is I was that forgotten person on the side of the road, the victim of medical error, the number 3 cause of death under the previous administration, and left to die of cancer. First, the medical establishment, they came by and they saw me there, so they wrote prescriptions for opioids, and they walked on. Next, the political establishment, they saw me there. And they stopped just long enough to come over and tell me how to die, how to speed up my death so I could somehow die with dignity. But then an outsider, my Good Samaritan, President Donald J. Trump, he saw me there and he didn't walk by, he stopped. And for every single one of us, he gave up his own quality of life so we could live and work and fight with dignity, because he believes in survival of the fighters, not the fittest. And so, Mr. President, I have to say you have made a lot of promises to us, and you have kept every one of them. So now we're going to make you this promise. Just as you fought for us, forgotten America will never forget how you saw us on the side of the road, and you walked over, and you picked us up, and you made us great again. And now we're going to fight for you, Mr. President. God bless you.
It's very interesting to see this moment, this resurfaced moment from a Trump rally, where this woman explains how Trump supported her through a medical crisis. And we see this other side of Donald Trump that the media never highlighted, and oftentimes tried to highlight and express the opposite. That Donald Trump was a villain, that Donald Trump was racist and mean and was evil. And very seldom did we see Donald Trump, the real man, get featured in the media, in the mainstream media at least. And, you know, with all the guns pointed at him, he still won the presidency in 2016, and he continues to fight for his cause and for Americans. And, you know, it's almost like no matter what gets thrown at the guy, he refuses to stop. And there was always a speculation early on with Trump that, you know, is he just doing this for clout? Is he just doing this for some kind of, you know, advantageous reason that he's trying to cash in on to be president? I think we have our answer to that now. It's that if he's willing to go through all of this, getting indicted, getting impeached, the investigations into him, everything the Democrats are throwing at him, trying to destroy his character, would he put up with all that if it was just about making some money or getting some clout? No, I don't think he would. I think that he would have better things to do. He could go anywhere and do anything. He's got billions of dollars. Why does he stick around? Why is he continuing to fight for Americans? It's because he actually cares, and he's legitimate. He's genuine. When he says that he wants to fight for Americans, he wants to make America great again, I think he means it. At this point, why would he still be here going through all of this, getting persecuted everywhere, if he didn't actually believe what he was saying?